This is the WSBT 22 Town Hall Special on chronic absenteeism in our schools. Operation Education, empty desks, uncertain futures.
Thank you for joining us for this special Operation Education Town Hall, empty desks, uncertain futures. I'm Kristen Bean. Tonight we are shining a light on a nationwide attendance crisis affecting our children here at home. Every day, students are missing from school, absent, truant, and unaccounted for. We're not talking about a few missed days. We're talking about weeks, months, and more. The reasons go deep and the consequences are wide-ranging. That's why tonight, Operation Education is exploring the complexities of chronic absenteeism. Chronic absenteeism, it's a fancy name for an easy math problem. It's defined nationally as students who are missing 10% or more of school during a school year for any reason, excused or unexcused. There are usually 180 days in a school year. Kids who are chronically absent are missing more than 18 days. And we've found many children and teens who are chronically absent are missing far more than 18 days of school. Here's what the data by state looks like for the last school year. In Indiana, of the state's kindergarten through 12th grade students, more than 16% were chronically absent. In Michigan, nearly 28% of students were chronically absent. These numbers have improved slightly since they shot up during the pandemic, but it has been a slow recovery. And look at grade level data. Indiana is in blue, Michigan is in yellow. The data shows while our older students are absent more often and numbers increase as students get older, chronic absenteeism is a problem across all grade levels. The cause for chronic absenteeism is harder to pin down. National nonprofit research initiative Attendance Works finds there are typically 4 categories, or buckets, if you will, for chronic absenteeism. Bucket 1, barriers. It's not that they don't want to come, they just can't get there. Maybe they don't have transportation or they have family responsibilities. They may be experiencing homelessness or impacts from trauma. Aversion. These students don't want to go because they may be struggling academically or socially. They could be experiencing bullying or they have a disability and their caregivers don't want to send them. Disengagement. These students are bored or feel unsupported. Maybe they don't see the point. How will what they're learning be relevant to their future? And the last bucket, misconceptions. This is parents or students thinking that missing school isn't a big deal, or they don't realize how the days add up. Operation Education found understanding why a student is missing from class is key to bringing them back.
I'll probably miss his hallways when I graduate.
Hasiel Ibarra is headed to class.
We're gonna do better than ever.
This is something he didn't do a lot of last year.
We were basically not in school that much.
The Washington High School senior missed a lot of school during his junior year.
Once a month, or like 2 times a month.
And those days added up.
How many days do you think you missed that year total?
Probably like around 48.
Actually, school leaders say he missed 52 days of school.
Washington High School's principal says they have added a bilingual specialist. It's one of the ways the school is responding. Because the causes for chronic absenteeism are so complex, addressing them is a combined effort. Operation Education is found in Elkhart and St. Joseph counties. Schools, community organizations, families, advocates, prosecutors, and state legislators are all at the table. Still, the heavy lifting falls mostly with schools.
Look at this picture and
we get into education to educate students, and if we don't have students in front of us, we're not doing our jobs.
Every student, every day, ready to learn. That is Elkhart Community Schools' message on attendance.
Under Indiana law, when a student is absent and unexcused for 10 or more days, schools are required to send a truancy affidavit to the county prosecutor. We've found hundreds of these affidavits have been filed in St. Joseph County.
drag themselves up.
939. That's how many affidavits have been filed this school year. That means 939 students have missed more than 10 days of school unexcused.
By state law, we're required, if they have missed 10 days of unexcused absences, that we, the prosecutor, sends the parents a letter saying, your child is missing a lot of school, you better get this resolved.
This is one of those letters sent by St. Joseph County Prosecutor Ken Cotter. It spells out the law and the consequences.